Hi everyone, my name is Marina and I'm very happy to see you here on my YouTube channel. Today we have a beautiful flexibility practice for beginners, so you can expect a few feel-good stretches. For this practice you might want to have a strap or a towel and a scarf by your side, and we'll start in the cross-legged seated position, so you can choose to sit up on a block, pillow or a blanket so that it makes it easier for your hips and for your knees. Whenever you are ready, bring the hands onto your thighs, palms open up, close your eyes. And we'll take just a few moments here as we begin to bring all of the attention into our body, into the present moment, away from everything that is happening out there, away from everything that has already happened in your day. Just for a short duration of this practice, choose to leave it all outside of the space. Right now, nothing matters except how you feel and how you breathe. So might be for the first time today, start noticing every single inhale, every exhale. Allowing yourself an opportunity to feel connected to this infinite source of energy and life, your breathing. At this point, you can choose to set your intention for this practice, asking yourself why you chose to step onto the mat today. Except for the physical practice, apart from a physical practice, what does it all mean to you? Another breath. You can flip your hands onto the knees and now extend your head towards one shoulder. Sit tall with the chest open. Try to feel for the stretch running from the ear all the way to the shoulder through the side of your neck. Now let's move on to the other side. And one more time on to the other side. Now bring your opposite hand towards your neck and give yourself massage. So really massaging the area somewhere around the shoulder blade, in between the shoulder blade and your spine, creating a little bit warmth here. Letting go of all the tension that we hold in this area. Nicely squeezing it. Now let's do the same on the other side. So shift the head in the opposite direction. The opposite hand reaches towards the shoulder, or the place between the shoulder and the neck. Maybe you'll find a sensitive spot here. For me, it's somewhere closer to the shoulder blade. Continue breathing. Try to relax your face. Perfect. Now reach your chin to the chest and massage the same places but with both of your hands. Might be moving your hands from the spine towards the neck, towards the shoulders. Perfect. Release the hands onto the knees and now draw a few circles backwards through the shoulders. Feel how much warmth we have created. Wonderful. The opposite direction. And bring the shoulders down, hands onto the knees. On the exhale, round the back, chin to the chest, pull the hands onto the knees. Inhale, lift through the chest, up and try to open through the arms, up and slightly to the sides. A few more times, exhale. Inhale. One more. From here, interlace the fingers, open up through the palms of the hands, and maybe for the first time today, first give yourself a good stretch. Imagine that you're just waking up, stretching it out, and now we'll try to find the wave-like circles through the center of the back, and the arms are just following. So it's not the arms that are starting the movement begins in your back, and your arms are just following along. Opposite direction. Awakening all the beautiful energy through the back. And back to the center. Wonderful. Let's open into the side bend onto one side. Keep both of your hips on the floor and the chest is open. And now straight away onto the other side. So we'll go for a few more of these dynamic side bends. Keep breathing. Inhale, reach through the center, and exhale, fold forwards. Lengthen through the back. Try to keep your hips down towards the floor. Here you might start feeling a good stretch running through the lower back, through the hips. So with every single inhale, try to find a little bit more length through your back. With every exhale, soften and relax down closer towards the earth. Relaxing into your shoulders, your elbows, your neck. Softly close your eyes. And continue breathing here, just a little bit longer. Great. Softly come up to seated and now make your way into the tabletop position. Onto the hands and knees. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. Your knees are underneath your hips. On the next inhale, soften the belly down and try to lift through the hips and through the chest and chin up. On the exhale, as you begin to push the floor away, round into your back, spread the shoulder blades apart, tuck the chin to the chest. Continue, inhale as you lift up. Exhale. One more time. And come back into the tabletop. Now start to actively press your left hand into the floor. Reach your right arm forwards. Rotate through the chest to open up. And bring the right hand down. Right hand begins to push the floor away. Lift through the left arm forward. Open through the chest, through the side. Reach back. And down. A few more times. Draw as big of a circle as you can find in your body. Let's give this one more time on each side. Beautiful. From here, keep the right hand onto the floor. Begin bending into the right elbow as you reach the left arm forward. You might prefer to slightly turn over to the right side to feel a beautiful stretch through the left shoulder, somewhere through the left side of the body, running all the way through the back, slightly pulling on the left hand back towards your feet. And come up. Let's change the sides. Walk the right hand forward, bend the left elbow, and try to sink through the right armpit, through the chest towards the mat. And come up. Like stretching yourself as if you were a cat. Hips up, chest down, and lift. Amazing. A few more times. This feels so good. Hands up. One more time on the left side. Pulling the hand backwards really helps to create a stronger stretch. Amazing. Walk your hands forward. We'll come up into the first downward facing dog. Tuck the toes. Come up. You can choose to keep your knees bent. Focus on finding the length through the back. If it's possible for you, straighten one leg at a time and try to press the heel as close to the floor as you can. Feeling for a good stretch running through the back of your legs. Your fingers are spread wide and you're actively pushing the floor away. Keep breathing. And we'll just hold Downward facing dog, a little bit longer. Try not to round into your back. Instead, soften the knees. A lot of work is happening through the arms. I know they might be getting tired. Let's give it 5 more breaths. Exhale, bring the knees down, sit the hips towards the heels. Maybe you feel like giving a few circles through the shoulders, swaying the arms a little bit forward and back. Well done. Downward facing dog, even though they call it a basic pose, it is such a challenging pose. It requires a lot of strength, a lot of flexibility through the entire back side of the body. So if it feels hard for you, no, you're not alone. Perfect. So now, from this position, we'll sit the hips onto the floor. So sliding off the heels are somewhere a little bit under the left hip, but more to the side. The right hip is fully onto the floor. Now first try to reach over to the left in the direction where your heels are and opening through the chest up. You will feel a beautiful stretch through the side and through the front of the stomach on the right side. Your deep core muscles, your psoas, your obliques. Now you can try to bring your left hand onto the right kneecap and give yourself a little bit more leverage to open, to rotate through the chest up. Whew. Perfect. Come up. Let me turn around so that you can see this from the other angle. So now we'll move on to the other side, sitting the hips to the left. So left hip is fully onto the floor. And now right hand comes down. I know I'm a little bit reverse to you. And lifting through the chest up. If it feels better for me, it does. Right hand onto the left knee and lifting through the chest up, feeling a lot of stretch mainly through this place, through the front, little side. Oh. The more you can lengthen through the left side and open through the chest up, the deeper is the stretch. And come up. To me, it feels like a very liberating stretch. Whew. Come up onto your knees. Now we'll be sliding the right hand on the back of the right thigh and reaching the left arm up as we send the hips forward. And then changing sides. A little wave-like movement, left hand at the back of the left thigh, chest up. And small circle, engaging into the core, lift up. Knees are hip distance apart. One more time. You can choose to take a more traditional camel pose with both of the hands on the hips. One last time. And release. Perfect. Take a deep breath. Now reach your hands forward and step the left foot a little to the side of the left hand. You don't have to make a big step, more like a 90 degree angles through the knees. And we'll try to find a few circles into the hips here. Circling forward, side, back. If your knees feel sensitive, always place an additional blanket under your knees. That's it, the problem will go away. Good. Let's try it on the other side. So step the right foot, might be even on the outside of the mat, and wiggle it out. Perfect. Let's come back onto the left side, but now walk the hands farther forward and step the left foot farther forward on the outside of the left hand. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee up. If you are struggling to keep your hands on the floor, grab hold of the blocks and bring the hands onto the blocks. You can also bring left hand onto the left thigh. If your wrists are sensitive, I know there can be so many issues. Come up onto the knuckles of your fingers or place your right hand onto the fist. That's it. Problem is avoided. A few more rocking movements here. 1, 2. Feel how much of a stretch you notice through the hips. 3, 4, 5. Amazing. Bring the right knee down, hands onto the floor or onto the blocks. Might be on the knuckles or on the fists. Make sure there is enough space between your left foot and right knee so that you can really sink through the hips down. I know that's hard to do. It gives us a lot of stretch through the front of the right hip, through the inner thigh on the left side, might be through the back of the left leg. 3 more breaths here together. Perfect. Shift back. Maybe you feel like swaying the hips from side to side or giving them a few circles. All good. And now we'll do this stretch on the right side. Step the right foot forward. Right hand can come on top of the right thigh. Left hand, whichever way works best for you. You're trying to keep your left leg straight, hips down and chest up. Arms and shoulders are getting tired, I believe you. Hold it here with me just a little longer. Let's give it 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Amazing. You're doing great. Bring the left knee down, hands to the floor. Trying to surrender to the stretch and connect to the breathing. Step it back. Well done. A few circles, little movement through the hips before we come back into downward facing dog one last time. So walk your hands forward, tuck the toes, come up. Second time around is always better. So try to appreciate even the tiny difference that you have created in your body. Every time we practice, it's just a small step in the right direction. Walk your hands towards your feet. Place your feet parallel, comfortably hip distance apart. Bend into the knees so that you can bring the stomach closer towards your thighs. Relax your head down. Might be shake it out so that there is no tension in the neck or in the shoulders. Bring the hands on to the opposite elbows. Try to fully relax into your upper body. Release your hands onto the floor. Before we come down onto the mat, grab hold of the strap, a towel, a scarf, a tie, anything that you can find. You don't have to have a yoga strap to do this stretch. So we'll be lowering down onto the back, and sometimes the best way to stretch through the back of the legs in this supine position. We'll do it slowly, gently. So bring the strap around your right foot. Keep your left knee bent. Bend the right knee to chest, right heel to the butt. And now slowly try to straighten the right leg up, right foot flexed, as much as you can straighten it. And as close towards you as feels comfortable to you. I know you might feel the tension through the back of the leg, and might be the leg is shaking already now from all the resistance the muscles are giving us. That's fine. Take it slow. Bend the knee. And now again, try straightening it up. Might be not fully today, that's absolutely fine. If you feel the stretch through the back of the right leg, you're doing everything correct. The stretch should not be overwhelming. It should not be causing you some extreme pain. You should feel the muscles through the back of the legs lengthening. Let's do this 3 more times. Straighten. And bend. Straighten. And bend. Straighten. and bend. Now we'll try to straighten and we hold it here. Get a nice clasp onto your towel or your scarf, holding it here. If you feel a lot of kind of like tingling sensation, might be even painful somewhere behind the knee, I suggest you bend the knee then and really slightly trying to bring the thigh towards the stomach. We want to feel more stretch through the back of the right thigh. And hold it here. Try to keep the foot flexed. That means the right toes are moving towards the shin. Your back is fully on the floor. You're trying to relax into the shoulders and especially your face. Sometimes we keep so much tension on the face, it makes the whole process much harder. Just one more breath here. Perfect release. I know the leg got really tired just from stretching. We never think that stretching is hard and tiring, but it is. Bend the right knee. Left foot comes into your strap. Bend the left knee, knee to chest. And now try to straighten it up as much as it is possible for you today. And bend. 4 more times. One last time. And let's hold the left leg up. If necessary, soften into the left knee. But again, you're softening into the knee just because you feel too much stretch, right? Not because you're lazy and you don't want to fully straighten your leg, right? This position for me requires much more effort. Even my leg will start trembling because the quadriceps continuously working against the resistance of the muscles, right? So bending the knees if you feel that it gives you a more comfortable stretch through the back of the leg, right? One more breath here. Perfect. Release. So now we'll finish this practice with a variation of a shoulder stand, plow position. If you have never done it before, it can be scary. So then you can modify it with a happy baby. Or you can hug the knees to the chest and relax. If you'd like to try the plow, you can place like blocks behind you, or might be a sofa behind you, or move towards the sofa, or the wall. So you'll rock the hips up, and you'll try to bring the feet over your head, either onto the sofa, the wall, or might be to the floor. Look up. Try not to look from side to side. Press the floor away through the shoulder blades. Whenever you choose to come out, do it slowly, with control, lowering the hips down. That is a really beautiful stretch for the lower back, for the back of the legs. Now all together, let's hug the knees to the chest. Extend one leg down to the floor. We'll take a short Savasana. Arms alongside your body, palms open up. Try to find as comfortable of a position for yourself as possible. If you ever feel any tension in your lower back here, bend the knees and slightly drop them to the center together. Let go of the facial expressions. Soften into every single muscle in your body. And once again, use this time to be consciously present within your body and fully connected to your breathing. You can choose to stay here for as long as the time allows. Whenever you feel ready to finish this practice, bring the movement into your hands and feet. Reach the arms up and over the head. Stretch yourself out. Release. Bend into the knees. Roll onto the right side of your body. And then slowly come back up into the cross-legged seated position. Might be with your eyes still closed. The same place where we started this practice. Notice how you feel at this point. And what I want you to feel is a deep sense of gratitude for the strength that you had to step onto the mat, to do something for your health, for your sanity, for your well-being. Gratitude that you are healthy enough to move, to practice. Gratitude that you have this opportunity. Inhale, reach through the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you so much for completing this practice with me. If you enjoyed this video, remember to click that like button, leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel. That will help me out a lot. That means to me a lot, and I really, really appreciate it. It takes just a moment of your time. Remember that practicing on a regular basis, that is what creates the change in life. The change that is so powerful, that really transforms you into a different human, into a different person, just because of the way you feel in your body. Alright, that's why I cannot wait to see you on the mat again. Take care of yourself. Much love. Bye.